MyLeadSystemPRO members and guests. This is Roxana with our very special member of the month for August, Mr. Jonathan Register. Jonathan, how are you doing?
I am doing awesome. Doing awesome. How are you?
Super excellent. I love your story, and I can't wait until we just dig right into all the fun, good stuff before we get into all the marketing stuff where you can share your bits of wisdom and advice to help other people who are new get started, help other people crank their marketing up so that they too can become member of the month, which you have done quite rapidly, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of shocked. Everything happened so fast.
It does.
And was just amazed, how fast that happened. So yeah, happened very quickly.
So remember when, okay, so MLSP has leader groups. We have the executive marketers team and the master marketers team. And every quarter we choose based on results, we sort of refresh the groups and get people in there who are doing well, right? Who are excited about growth. So I sent Jonathan a message and I said, you're doing super well. We want to invite you into our master marketers team. And what was going on in your life at that moment, at that time? Because you were like, wow, okay, that came as a huge shock. Tell people about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, my strategy was promoting MyLeadSystemPRO was really primarily through blogging, and I've had a lot of success with that, and that's where I started out my main marketing strategy. And so a lot of my results has kind of come from things that I've done several months prior, and then just talking to people in general. People come to me all the time asking me how to build a business online. I've been having a good amount of success recently in my network marketing company, and they just I refer them to MyLeadSystemPRO. So I wasn't really, I don't know, I don't feel like I was going all out with it. So it was just kind of a shock where it just kind of happened so quickly. So it's kind of cool, if I, go even harder, it's just amazing where things can go and where, things can take me. So
that's interesting, because a lot of people, so you were really pushing, what was your marketing content? Was it, because you're saying you were, correct me if I'm wrong, so you would have people get people into your primary opportunity and then introduce them to MyLeadSystemPRO.
Yeah, that, and I joined MyLeadSystemPRO initially really just kind of for the training, because I was struggling. My marketing technique that I chose was blogging, and I was just struggling big time with it. And MyLeadSystemPRO helped me to connect all the dots together, and in doing so, it's created a massive amount of success for me. And so like people hear my name in my network marketing company. I'm recognized. I'm on the national call every Monday. They hear my name, and so that just naturally people kind of find me through that, and just what's this Jonathan guy doing? So people kind of search me out that way, and so that's kind of been the big thing. I mean, MLSP has helped connect the dots, and I created like my blog at jonathanregister.com as a kind of a little test thing to test some things that I learned through MyLeadSystemPRO, and I get leads daily from that blog and get signups all the time from that, which is kind of cool, from things that I've done in the past, which is cool.
So then, boom, 1 month later, because Q3 was about a month ago, we got you into MMT, and 1 month later we're calling you up and saying, rock and roll, your numbers, it's you're member of the month because of your numbers, and it's a lot of times it's really neck and neck with a lot of people, but you're right up there, and everyone above you has already been member of the month, so the next one is you, so congratulations on the accomplishment. It's a big deal.
Thank you.
So so tell us about this story, this fun story that you have on our blog. Tell us all about the days before.
Yeah, my poop-scooping days.
I didn't know that was a real job, but I'm glad that I don't have a dog anymore. But if I had a dog, I'd be calling your company.
Sweet, good. Yeah, well, I guess I should kind of tell the backstory that led up to that. Basically, I graduated college, I went into commercial real estate, and I had dreams of really just becoming a broker where I help people buy and sell properties, and eventually one day becoming the next Donald Trump and investing in commercial real estate properties. So I graduated, I went full-time with this real estate company, and I was basically a glorified assistant. I spent most of my days in the coffee room, and it was miserable. And my bosses, I love them, they're nice, but they were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and I was just making nothing. I was struggling, and I can remember they would take me on errands that they would run, and they would be buying their new $600 shoes, and I could only afford $10 shoes from Payless.
Yeah, that's.
And I just kind of that kind of pissed me off, like my shoe, like then they're like 2 years old from Payless, $10, and that's really all I could afford, because and then I had an hour, almost 2-hour commute round trip daily, and it was just it just drove me insane. So the real estate market had turned for the worst, and so like my dreams of becoming a broker just kind of were gone, because they were laying off people, and there's no way I was going to become a broker. So I started, so I had two options. I could stick around and just hate life, or I could look for something different. And I chose the second option, and I didn't know anything about network marketing at this point. So I just started thinking, okay, what can I do to make money and get out of this job that I hate? And so I just came up with the idea. My wife and I, we're pet lovers. We have a dog. She's a lab pit mix, and we love her to death. She's like our daughter. So I was like, maybe I can do a little pet sitting business thing where help, because there's other pet owners that just love pets just as much as I do. So maybe I can do that. And so that's what I did. I started this little pet sitting business thing, and we'll walk dogs and pick up poop, and all that stuff, all that fun stuff. And eventually, like, I quit my job, even though I was just making nothing with the dog walking pet poop picking up business. Wasn't making anything with that, but stuck with that for a little while. But it wasn't really my passion. I didn't love it enough to continue picking up poop for other people's dogs. So eventually, I was just kind of doing that and just looking for something else, and I just stumbled upon network marketing and was looking for a way to get in shape. And so I joined this network marketing company, and that's what started my journey in network marketing. And for me, it was a way to just get in shape, but then I saw the opportunity to make money as well. So like, cool, this might be a way out of picking up poop for a living. So that's kind of how I got into it. I forgot what your original question was. What was your original question? I don't even know.
I don't know, but I did want people to hear, like, people need to understand that if they're going through struggles right now, everyone's been through struggles. And the story of the struggle is important. And there was a lot of pressure on your wife, too, at that time. I remember you wrote about that in your blog post, your bio, and people can relate to that because, it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There was so much stress. I mean, I can remember, when we moved on and started doing the network marketing thing, and that first 12 months, I think I shared on the blog, I mean, I was averaging, starting out was nothing, it was $0, and then eventually I was averaging, for my first 12 months, I averaged like $76 a week, so that came to like $300 a month, and so there were just so many nights where my wife, she would just literally break down in tears, break down crying, because all the financial burden was on her. If she were to lose her job, because she had a full-time job, and I was trying to build a network marketing thing, if she were to lose her job, then we would be done. I mean, we have a mortgage, we had 2 car payments, we had all these bills. I mean, so things were tight, and it was really tough seeing her just break down in tears. I mean, it was many nights, and that was a horrible. It sucked, but you just push forward, because I knew deep down inside I'm doing this for us. So there, I'm gonna get there. It's just a matter of time. So I stuck with it.
Mark Hoverson, Norbert Orlowicz, they all have these same sorts of stories, where it's a lot of stress of the man of the house, a lot of stress. He believes in this dream, and the wife is like, when is it gonna, when is this dream gonna happen?
Yeah, and it's kind of tough, because I'm a man, and I wanted to, bring in the money, bring in the bacon and all that, and I wasn't. So that was tough, just not, feeling like a man. I felt like kind of like a failure,
Yeah.
So, but just stuck with it. I stuck with
Stick
it
with it.
and persisted. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you stuck with it. You chose a marketing method, and how are things today?
Yeah, things are going awesome. I chose blogging because a lot of people coming in, you don't have a lot of money to spend. So for me, blogging was really cheap, and you can generate the free leads and all that. So so I started blogging, and I was really struggling big time in the beginning. And then eventually I joined MyLeadSystemPRO and really just kind of focused on the training, focused hard on the training, and that helps connect all the dots for me. And now things are amazing. I figured out, I was like looking at the number of leads I've generated, and I've done well over 20,000 leads. I'm doing almost $20,000 a month, which is, it's weird saying that. It's weird typing that up because it just, it wasn't that long ago where I was averaging nothing, struggling. And that's kind of something like the mindset, like my mind, like I've been having to work super hard on personal development because my mind is still back in that old mindset of struggling and, lack of abundance and all that. So that's kind of a big thing I've been having to work on. But I mean, things are awesome. Things are great. The freedom that that income creates is amazing.
So if there are other people right now who are interested in learning more about blogging, what are some tips and tricks and maybe some trainings that you can refer to, or just anything that you can help them so they can get into action immediately right after they watch this video?
Yeah, I mean, really, when it comes to blogging, I mean, the first thing, you want to pick your target market. Choose a target market. That's so important because I see people, they'll start their blog and they'll think, oh, I just start my blog and I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and I'll, the money will flow in. But you got to narrow in on what your target market is. Network marketing, I mean, it's really easy just to focus on helping other network marketers. And so that's kind of a great target market to go after. And then you can use MyLeadSystemPRO to help monetize your site. So choose your target market, obviously join MyLeadSystemPRO so you can monetize your site. And then from there, for me, what really helped me personally, like I've built my blog around SEO and getting my content ranked high in the search engines. So what I would do is I would look at all the other leaders' blogs out there and just look at what they're writing about. And I'd look at what blog post had a ton of comments on it and all that. And every single week, I would just literally lay out a game plan of exactly what I'm going to blog for that week. And every day, I would blog about something. So I think every Saturday, I spend like an hour figuring out what I'm going to write about daily for the next week. And that was my action plan for the week. And that just made it really easy to stick with it. And so I'm not sitting at my computer wondering, oh, what the heck do I write about? And then I procrastinate and don't do it. So having a plan is key. And then from there, just be consistent with it and stick with it. It's with the free marketing techniques, it doesn't happen instantly. It takes time. And so I see a lot of people, they come in and they're excited, they're fired up, but then they don't see results immediately. They don't see income immediately, and then that fire dwindles, and then they're off trying to build something else. The shiny object syndrome. So focus in and stick with it. So.
And how long have you been in MyLeadSystemPRO?
I've been in MyLeadSystemPRO maybe a year, if that. Because I initially came in and I really just focused on the training. I wasn't, and then from there I just kind of went on. But so I didn't do a lot with it when I first started. But once I actually started doing something with it, magic started happening.
Right. Excellent. Magic. We like magic.
Yes. Yeah.
Internet magic.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Cool. Anything else that you would like to add to this awesome MLSP community about events, about their business, about mindset, anything from Jonathan Register? JonathanRegister.com, right? That's your blog?
Yep, JonathanRegister.com. Yeah. I mean, I would say, people starting out, it's so easy to want to focus in on the free techniques, and that's fine. Starting out, focus on the free techniques, that's cool, do that. But eventually, a big takeaway I can give for people is to, once you master that free technique, move on and learn paid traffic, learn how to successfully utilize paid traffic techniques, because I made the mistake of building my entire business all around free traffic, and that's bad. You know, it's just not smart to put all of your eggs in one basket. So these new Google updates that came down the line, my site was hit. I had another site that was hit just really, really hard, and it was just a lesson learned. So now I'm diversifying and really focusing hard on learning how to master paid traffic techniques, so I can just build a much bigger, stable, and predictable business. And so I'm really excited about that, and that's something that I think people should really just think long and hard about. You know, not focusing, like, it's okay in the beginning to focus on free traffic techniques, but eventually you've got to move on to paid traffic techniques so you can create a long-term, stable business.
Mm-hmm.
How
many times do you email your list per week?
I email my list daily, Monday through Friday. So yeah, that's important. I mean, it's, no matter whether it's online or offline, it's all about building relationships, and you do that by communicating with people.
Yeah.
So, you know, daily emails, you're building that communication with people, and not just, I don't just give out, you know, crap, you know, just buy this, buy that, you know, all this hypey stuff.
Right,
you know,
right.
I try to give value and be real and share my struggles and just be a real person and build that relationship through email. So
Excellent. That's
been a transformational thing for me, is the daily emails, and then, you know, using the paid traffic. It's had a really good impact on my business. So
lovely, beautiful, congratulations! And you guys are house shopping now?
Yeah, well, we're going. Yeah, we've been looking. Yeah, we found our dream home. We're not in a position to get it right now, but my goal is in January I want to be able to just lay a down payment down and buy our dream home. And within the next 2 years, my goal, I would like to be a millionaire. That's always been a goal of mine, to be a millionaire when I'm 30 years old. And it's not just about the money, like it's the freedom that it gives.
Yeah.
So I say that, you know, the millionaire, and it's deeper than that, but that's just kind of a thing that I've always wanted to do. I'm determined to do it. I'm going to do it. So
I know you're going to do it.
My accountability.
I know you are. I know you are. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right on. Well, we're very happy to have you as Member of the Month for August, Jonathan. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you guys for everything you guys do, because I wouldn't be here without you, Brian, and Norbert, and everything you guys do. So thank you.
Yeah. And we'll see you at Live the Dream in October.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll be there. Yeah, events. Show up at events.
Cool. Great. Okay, so jonathanregister.com. Go visit his blog. Check out what he's doing. Model after his success. Thank you so much. August Member of the Month right over here. Woo! Woo! This is Roxana Hanna. Thank you so much. MyLeadSystemPRO community, we love you. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.